Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Today I'm reviewing a new cigar from Gary Griffith and the House of Emilio. This is the Dora Toro. And actually this cigar is named after Gary's longtime girlfriend, Dora Lily. So also the artwork features a theme dedicated to the town where Dora is from. You can look at the close-up of that. Now, the cigar is pretty straightforward. Actually, one thing, it is made by A.J. Fernandez for Gary, and it is a Habano wrapper. And it's all Nicaraguan Habano, Nicaraguan binder, Nicaraguan filler. This is the Toro 6x50 size. Comes in two other sizes, a Corona and Robusto. Actually, a Coronita is what they call it, 5.5 by 44. And a Robusto, standard size 5x50. Got several cigars I'll review for the House of Emilio and Gary, but this is the first one we're going to start with for this batch, the Dora Toro. Oh yeah. Good draw. How's this for a combination? Orange, citrus, and boysenberry. That's exactly what I taste. Black pepper at 8. Retrohale, maybe at 9. It's very good black pepper, and you really get it when you retrohale. Just the slightest bit of dry wood. So you got your orange citrus, you got your boysenberry, and a little bit of dry wood. Black pepper at about an 8. Not a bad start. Or about an inch in, inch and a quarter maybe. The citrus notes you don't really have the boysenberry as much anymore. Now in their place is a very sweet brown sugar and coffee notes mixing with a little bit of that. Still what I would call orange citrus, but now we got orange citrus and brown sugar. Changes the flavor a little bit. Still very sweet, but there's a lot of coffee notes. A lot of coffee notes at the base. Really not so much at the base, intertwined in all the other flavors. There's still some of those notes of dry wood though that keep popping up. The cigar is kind of medium bodied, leaning a little past medium bodied, not medium to full, but a little past medium. Nice sweet cream finish. And a little bit of lingering black pepper. Don't really notice as much on the finish as you do on the front end. That's going along very nice. Well, we're almost another inch down the road, and the flavors seem to change. I'm getting a little cedar, not so much orange citrus anymore. Cedar, a little of that brown sugar, cream, and a little graham cracker. The flavors have really jumped around a lot, but they've never jumped to the wrong side of the tracks. They seem to be improving. The coffee is now holding the base. The pepper is still very good. Finish is now sort of a toasted cream rather than a straight cream. Has some sweetness, and the lingering pepper is picked up a little bit on the finish. Cigar is still medium bodied, leaning a little toward medium to full, but it's a really interesting cigar in that it's changing a lot. As you can see, the initial ash has not fallen yet. Beware myself. It's going to fall in a minute. I am one that believes the ash should drop off naturally when possible. When I'm in the car, I usually have to tap it. Of course, I have burns, marks in some pants that show differently, but by and large, I like to let it drop naturally, especially when I'm doing a review. the band, and the cigar keeps changing. It's very, what I would call a complex cigar. I need to remove this band while I'm speaking. But there's a nice sweet cedar and that brown sugar that we spoke about. And part of my ash just fell off. There's what we have left. But there's a lot of roasted nut flavors now. Whereas before we had the graham cracker, it's now a roasted nut. Finish is still sort of a toasted cream. Has a few roasted nut influence, a little few influences on it also. The black pepper's really picked up on the finish though. Really increased on the finish. It's very close to medium to full bodied. So that's where we are. I'd say we got about 2 inches remaining. Well, we are down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Cigar finished a lot like it was in the last segment. A lot of sweet cedar and roasted nuts, brown sugar, roasted nuts, coffee at the base. Cigar pretty much got very close, if not to medium to full, and the black pepper was very good on both ends. Finish ended with a little sweet cream, a little toasted cream actually, and a little influence of those roasted nuts, and nice lingering black pepper. The Mia Dora has been a very good cigar. Gary should be very proud. Dora should be very proud of him naming the cigar for her. AJ Fernandez, of course, makes great cigars and made this for Gary. So I just very much enjoyed the cigar. Look for these anywhere that sells House of Emilio cigars. For me, I'm rating it a 91. Excellent cigar. Again, Gary should be very proud of it. Dora should be very proud of it. I've enjoyed it quite a bit. Look for these on shelves at shops that sell House of Emilio. So there you have it, the Mia Dora